Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, January 25th, 2016. What's going on? How are you? How are you? Oh, you know how I'm doing. I'm not doing good. Oh, everybody in Denver's settling in with a big fucking smile on your face, aren't you? Huh, you fucking pot-smoking cunts with your goddamn hemp ponchos. Congratulations to the Broncos. They deserved it right out of the gate. You know, we took the ball. They stopped us. And I remember when they scored in the first drive, I was like, that was disturbingly easy. You know, Von fucking Miller. I mean, if he was in the backfield any quicker during the game, he'd be taking the fucking snap. I mean, it was brutal. We just didn't have any answers on the offensive line. And that's what did it. Not the fucking field goal and not us going for it on fourth down. I can only imagine what they're saying I'm doing this Sunday night. I can imagine on the sports talk radio that they're second-guessing Bill Belichick. Yeah, second-guess him. It's just Bill Belichick. Oh, what are you? Yeah, you're the fucking... You've never coached on any fucking level. I'll tell you right now, why didn't they kick? They should have kicked the field goal. Then when they would have been in by 5, and then Gronk catches a touchdown pass, and they're up by fucking... I love how people think like something earlier in the game, if they just did this, that doesn't change everything after that. I mean, how many fucking Back to the Futures do they have to make that you see if you change one thing, that it changes everything else? So if the Patriots did kick the fucking thing and we got to within 5, and when we got the ball back, the fact that a touchdown would put us ahead rather than us being down by 8, they would have had a completely different fucking defense. Okay? Before they fucking do all of that second-guessing shit, you know, fucking Verzi was going, dude, I was saying when they did it was dumb. Oh, did you? Non-coach Verzi? Yeah, I'm going to listen to you as opposed to fucking Belichick. When they did it, I was like, I love the call going for it. We weren't able to move the fucking ball at all on offense. The entire fucking game. The only reason why we had a touchdown was because they had that fucking lateral. And even then we missed a fucking extra point. It wasn't our day. Even when we got a gift, we fucked it up, and then we gave it right back with a pick, and then they scored. But we weren't able to move the fucking ball. Every time Brady went back, there was somebody in his face, you know, chomping at the fucking his legs as he was trying to throw the fucking thing. You're that close. I agreed with going for it. It didn't work out, but you know that's how life is sometimes. So, but it was a great season, and for what they accomplished with all the injuries and all that type of shit, it was amazing. And I got to tell you, I'm definitely rooting for Peyton Manning. I'd like to see him go out like John Elway. It'd be pretty cool if another guy in the Broncos does that. But then you got to love Cam Newton, you know? Jesus Christ. The only thing I don't like about Cam Newton is one more person tells me there's nobody having more fun than him. I'll tell you right now, there's nobody having more fun than Cam Newton. Cam Newton, he's like a kid on Christmas. He's like a kid with his second birthday. It's like, I get it. He's having fun. He's also totally fucking hamming it up and making sure his next sneaker deal will be even 10 times what the fuck he has right now. Let's not be totally naive here and just act like everything he's doing is just because he loves playing the game. He wasn't this fucking animated when he was at fucking Auburn. I used to watch those games. Root against Alabama. I used to root against him, so I would watch, and he wasn't doing all that shit. But then again, he couldn't get paid, or at least legally, he couldn't get paid back then. So, you know, what was the point of dancing every time you fucking... I love when that one guy fucking... They threw the screen pass, and he ran all the way to the other side of the field. By the time he gets there, Cam Newton runs in with him and kind of fucking jumps in on that guy's his touchdown celebration. And then the cameraman is just following Cam Newton for the rest of the time. And... In my business, that's called not stealing a scene. It's called Jesus Christ. I don't do enough acting to even know. Stealing a scene is when you're better than the other person. Upstaging somebody. He was upstaging him. So I just don't need anybody else telling me how much fun Cam Newton's having. I get it. He's having a good time, but he's also completely hamming it up because when he does, he makes $1 zillion. However, as crushing as the Patriots loss was, like I literally had to go for a walk after they lost. And I got to tell you, I felt like we were going to lose that game. You know, sometime in the second quarter, I was just like, this, I can feel it. This just isn't our day. It just wasn't. Brady never, I mean, they were all over him. He never got comfortable. And he wasn't screaming and yelling and getting people going. I thought, but our fucking defense played great. But I don't know. Sometimes you just feel it's just not your fucking day. So I literally had to go for a walk. I went to the bank. I mailed something. I got the car washed. There was like nobody there. It was like a ghost town. It was just like, you know, some fucking nerds or whatever who don't give a shit about sports and some poor bastards who had to work. And, I went to the car wash and then I went to this, I don't know, Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, whatever the fuck it is. Got one of those wraps, the shawarma wraps, whatever the fuck you call it. And it actually worked out perfect. I walked a few blocks over. I got the wrap. I ate it. I watched some of the Carolina-Arizona game. And then when I came back, right as I came back, the guy was finishing my car and he put his hand up like, whose car is this? It was fucking perfect. Perfect timing. That was about the only good thing that happened during those 3 hours of watching that fucking game. But anyways, I got to tell you, as bad as the feeling I had when the Patriots lost, the one thing that cheered me up was watching that Carolina fan fall out of the fucking stands. That was one of the funniest fucking things I've seen in a long time. He just he mistimed when the player was coming down. I think he just ran down and he just misjudged where the rail was. And he just slammed into it and just went right up and over, straight up and over. I mean, if you put a coat rack on wheels, it would have landed lighter than this guy did. There was just nothing athletic about him. It was just all fucking, was it inertia? Is that the proper physics term? He just ran down. I just wish I could have heard his thoughts when he was at the tipping point, when his legs were right up, pointing at the 12 and his head was at 6 o'clock, right as it started to come around to about 11:45. You know he was lying to himself, hanging onto the rail like, I got this. Ah, fuck. Oh, and his stupid dad jeans just shooting up in the air right from the gap and just fucking lands on the ground. I liked when he got up, too, and then he tried to, like, climb back up in the stands, and that dude was there like, no, buddy, why don't you just walk around? We don't need you falling down again. I'll tell you what the funny thing is there's going to be some lawyer scaring the fuck out of the owner of that team. That emotionless maniac that they kept cutting to when he would just be sitting there like he was listening to the verdict of his own murder trial. The fuck is with that guy? Is he just focused on the Super Bowl? Everybody in his luxury box is going nuts. He's got his fucking furred up wife. That's when you know you got money. When your wife has a fur coat and hasn't been spray painted, that's when you know that that you guys are living a level of wealth that you don't even run into commoners, do you? There's always some cunt that's got to come along and fucking spray paint somebody's fur coat, which I've never understood. It's like the animal died and now you're just going to throw out its hide. At least it was a jacket. You know what I mean? Like if somebody came and killed me and made a jacket out of me, I wouldn't want you to spray paint it. And then they're just going to throw it out. And then I'm just like a fucking jacket, in a landfill, right? Floating in the ocean. Let the bitch walk around with it. Anyways, Jesus fucking Christ. I'll tell you right now, nobody's having more fun in the National Football League. Oh, God, I was watching the game with a buddy of mine. We were just throwing out the cliches. I'll tell you, he gets here. He's the first one here, and he's the last one to leave. I'll tell you right now, you give me 22 guys like that, and I could coach this thing to a Super Bowl. I'll tell you right now, you have to know where you are on the field. Why would you run a 5-yard route when you need 6 yards for a first down? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you out there, they're just having fun out there. They're just having fun. That's what this game's all about. They're out there, they're loose. He's just out there slinging it. Anyways, and just like that, my fucking football season is over. So who do you like in the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl. Who do you like, Panthers or Broncos? You know, I was impressed that the Panthers fucking were kicking the shit out of Arizona and they didn't take their foot off the gas pedal this week. I don't know, but the Broncos have that fucking defense. But our offensive line stinks. It doesn't stink. We're just banged up. So I don't know. I don't know how good the... I don't know. You know what? I don't even fucking know. I'm still so fucking annoyed by that goddamn... The finality of... Not even that we lost, because I felt Denver was the better fucking team. Goddamn motherfucker. All right. That's it. So you see when the Patriots iPads went out? That was strange, huh? Did the Broncos go out? Isn't that weird? That's just one of those strange things. Just one of those fluke things that happen. And it's all good. It's all good because it happened to the Patriots. Now, had it happened the other way around, and it was in our stadium, oh, Jesus, how many months would ESPN talk about that? You know, Verzi called me today instead of former quarterback. I think it was for the Giants. I don't even know. It was saying, like, yeah, we used to take air out of the ball all the fucking time. Everybody did it, and everybody does it. Once again. And I know you guys are like, oh, Jesus, Bill, how long are you going to harp on this? Well, they talked about it for fucking 8 months, you know? I think since, you know, the judge threw it out of court, I mean, it hasn't been 8 months since then, has it? September, October, November, December, January. You got another 3 months of this shit. Anyways, enough of that shit. All right, Bill. Enough already. We get it. Your team lost, and you're in a cunty mood. Thank God that guy fell out of the stands. He didn't even look that drunk. I just loved his fucking Gap jeans just fucking straight up in the air. All right, that's the podcast for this week. Once again, congratulations to the Broncos. Congratulations to the lady who got a job. I'm going to end this positive. Congratulations to the lady who got the job there with the Buffalo Bills. I'm sure you're going to do a great job. I'm just a grumpy old fucking man whose team lost. All right? Congratulations to the Panthers. I look forward to seeing Cam Newton, you know, play against Peyton Manning. It's going to be great. I love that he called him the sheriff. I thought that was cool. You know, the best of the old versus the best of the new. So I'm an old fucker. So I'm going to have to root. I got to root for the Denver Broncos, the AFC, and Peyton Manning. Even though I love the Panthers and I love the way they fucking play and their defense is the shit. And I don't know. I just hope it's a good game. I hope the Panthers, if they're going to win, or the Broncos, I just don't want anybody beating the fuck out of anybody, right? But I will tell you, as always, I will be watching it by myself. Okay? I'm not going to, I might go to a Super Bowl party because my team's out of it, but I don't think so. I want to see Peyton's last game, and I hope he goes out like Elway, and I'm going to do what I always do. All right? I'm going to tape the game. You let it go for a good 90 minutes. As I mentioned, you shut your phone off, you get the grill going, you crack a couple of beers, you know, you make yourself a burger or two, you invite a couple of friends over, and then you go, all right, let's sit down and watch it. And you blow through all the fucking beginning, and the home of the brave, right? Boom, kickoff, and there we go. Blow through all the fucking commercials, fast forward through Beyonce lip syncing during halftime. You'll get caught up halfway through the third fucking quarter. And if there were any cool commercials that you missed, you have them recorded, but someone's going to put them up online anyways. You're not going to miss a fucking thing. And you can watch the Super Bowl in about, I don't know, you can watch it in about 2 hours and 20 minutes, 2.5 hours. It's fucking tremendous. All right? God bless you guys. Yet go fuck yourselves. And I'll check in on you on Thursday. All right.